It's giving boss speech.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know that I have not posted since August and I said that I was going to do better with my posting. I'm trying, everyone. I'm trying. Yes, I am a little under the weather. I am getting a little cold. I'm fine though, but you can hear it in my voice a little bit. My ears are kind of clogged up and stuff, and yes, I am wearing a wig because I washed and I colored my hair, and my hair is still wet from yesterday when I washed and colored it or whatever. So, and with me feeling like this, I'm not trying to walk around with damp hair and being sick, so I have a wig on. So if y'all see me doing this and doing this wig is so long that the hair is like tickling me. So if I keep like doing this or looking down, that's why. But yes, I want everyone to put in the comments, all my followers, all my subscribers, what's up and what's been going on with y'all. I want to know everything. Y'all can private message me as well. I read everything. But I have been getting a lot of DMs and messages on social media and calls and texts on my phone about me posting another video and talking about something. So I'm doing that today. And yes, since I haven't seen or spoken to my subscribers since August, I want to say I had a phenomenal birthday. You know, my birthday was September 4th. And I want to say happy Halloween. I want to say happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year to everyone, because those are all the holidays I miss with y'all because I've not been posting like that. So there you go. I said happy everything. So yeah. But nothing's really changed since my last video. I mean, things are still kind of the same with me. I'm still in grad school. I only have 5 more courses left until I get my master's degree in clinical psychology with applied research. So yeah, that's pretty much going on. I graduate March of 2025, which is actually good because my little sister graduates from King University in May of 2025. She gets her bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I'm very proud of her. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. My mom is in a PhD program right now. She's about to become a doctor. So yeah, my dad, you know, he's just making his money. He's been with this company for, this year will make 25 years that my stepdad, my dad, has been working with this company. So yeah. Also, I'm just going to put this out there. All you lurkers on here, hi. I hope everything's well. All the ones who are just, you know, wanting to stalk what the hell I'm doing and try to start drama. Listen, if you don't like what I'm saying or doing, get the fuck off. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it like that. You know who you are. If you're on here just to, like, you know, make negative comments or say negative comments in my comment section, you will get banned and reported and spammed. I will make sure you're off YouTube for life. So if I were you, I would just stop. So if you're on here, fine. I can't control that you want to look at me or hate on me or whatever. I can't control that. But if you're on here to spread hate, no, this is a positive channel, and I will say something, because you're not going to make me uncomfortable or try to make me uncomfortable, and you're definitely not going to make my fans, well, my subscribers uncomfortable either. That is not going to happen. I did not mean to say fans. I meant to say subscribers. I don't want them uncomfortable at all. I really care about my subscribers, so do not start with that, because you will get banned and reported. I am not playing, so stop. I will tell my attorney, like, just don't. Just do not do it. If I were you, I would not do it. You do not want to go there with me, because I will go there. So if I were you, I would just keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. You see me pop up, keep going. Just don't even. Just stop. Because I'm about to spit some real stuff like I always do. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat my feelings. I don't sugarcoat how I feel. And I'm not going to adjust the way I'm speaking to make someone else comfortable. I'm going to say what I want to say and how I'm going to say it. This is my channel. I can say what I want. You're not in my house. You don't pay my bills. You don't take care of me. I take care of myself. So if I were you, I would just keep it pushing and do not try to start. It's a new year. Whatever happened in 2023, leave it in 2023. It's 2024. And I refuse to be in this year with drama and everything else. Y'all know I live a peaceful, life. I'm never around no drama. I'm always to myself. Y'all know that. So keep it pushing. Now, what I wanted to talk to you all about, though, sorry, I had to get kind of out of character, but I let it be known. But I love y'all. What I've been seeing on social media, this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I've been seeing a lot of people say, you know, the year 2023 showed me who my real friends are, showed me who my real family are, and things like that. And I'm not going to go all out for people who did not go all out for me and who aren't going all out for me. I'm not going to be friends with somebody who I can't be honest with them because they're going to get all in their feelings and they're going to try to, like, justify what they did or what they said and try to gaslight me. I'm not dealing with that in 2024. I've seen all of that. I've had people hit me up and message me, call me, asking for advice with things like that. So that's one of the other reasons why I'm making this video and I missed all y'all. So this is what I'm going to say about that. I'm glad that y'all acknowledge that. I'm glad that y'all see the truth for what it is. And y'all are not sugarcoating how someone is treating you just to make yourself kind of feel good. Because at the end of the day, you're going to feel robbed. So this is what I'm going to say. When it comes to relationships, it could be romantic. It could be a relationship that you have with your mother, with your child, with anyone in your family, your aunt, your cousin, your uncle, anybody. Romantically, like I said, work, the relationship you have with your job or your career, you have to ask yourself this one question. What am I benefiting from this relationship? Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, oh, she talk about friends with benefits. Not really. Now, I mean, in a way, like, I'm not really talking about that, but I know there's people out there thinking that, like, you know, I'm friends with somebody, but everybody knows what friends with benefits are. The benefit is sex. Y'all doing it. Yeah, we friends, but we doing it. Okay, I'm not a stranger to that. Y'all know I'm just an honest, blunt, straightforward person. I'm just going to say it. I'm not a stranger to the friends with benefits club. I'm really not. I'm not. I'm single. I do what I want. So I'm not a stranger to that at all. But I'm talking about, like, say if you're friends with someone and they can be honest with you. Like, I didn't like that you said this like that, or I didn't like that you did this, or I didn't like whatever. Okay. But when they do something that you don't like and you try to talk to them about it and they make an excuse, they try to justify their behavior, they're not liking that you're calling them out, stay away from people like that. Because 9 times out of 10, y'all are not going to have a civilized adult conversation. It's just going to be y'all are bumping heads. Y'all are bumping heads, and this is what it's going to be like this. Y'all not hearing each other. This is all, it's just going to sound like noise. This is all you're going to hear. You're not listening to that person. That person's not listening to you. So it's like 9 times out of 10, that's always going to be the problem. Especially if that person has a history of being like that. It's challenging being friends, family, whatever, with someone like that. I don't like people gaslighting. This is an example of gaslighting. Say if I said something or did something towards my sister, and my sister's like, Isis, I didn't like that you said or did this. And I'm like, I didn't mean it like that, but I'm sorry that you feel that way. That's gaslighting. Don't do that. Don't try to put their feelings on them because it's something that you did, because you probably were being trying to be funny. You probably did have an attitude. You probably were moving kind of shady. You know the truth about what you were doing, so don't even try to excuse what you're trying to do because you got called out. That's why people gaslight. They got called out. Because they got called out, they want to try to justify what they did. No, ho. We peeped the shit. You did it. You said it. You said it. And you did it. Just own up to it. Now we have a problem because you lying. That's okay. Instead of saying, I understand how you feel, and I apologize for what I did, and I was wrong for what I did, or let's have a conversation. That's a mature way. Don't gaslight people. That it's not cool. Don't do that. because you were moving a certain way. Don't do that. Do not gaslight somebody, because at the end of the day, you know what you're saying? At the end of the day, fuck you and how you feel. That's basically what you're saying. Don't do that. I know that for a lot of you out there, with ending relationships and letting go can be a challenge. Especially if you've been friends with someone for X amount of years or something. You're going to be like, dang, like y'all probably been so close to the point where y'all finished each other's sentences. And you're starting to see how they really are and how they really moving. And you're having difficulty being friends with that person because you're not liking how they're treating you. At the end of the day, your mental health and your well-being is what's important. So you cannot sit there and try to like justify what they did. Like, okay, yeah, they did this or said this, but they're still my friend. They did this or said this, but we've been friends for X amount of years. Fuck that. Forget all that. Or, oh, that's my grandmother. Even though she's evil towards me, that's still my grandmother. No. Fuck a title. That's what I say. F a title. I'm sorry, I curse a lot. I'm going to try not to curse so much. F a title. Excuse me, I told you I was a little sick. How do you treat me? Because for me, let me tell you, I have people in my life who treat me more than family than my own family. I ain't scared to admit it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm telling it how it is. I have people in my life who treat me like family more than my own damn family. Do I care? Not at all. Has my life been flourishing? Yes. Do I care if I speak to my family? Nope. It doesn't bother me. I don't lose no sleep over it. Now, I'm not talking about my mom. I'm not talking about my siblings. I'm not talking about my stepdad. I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about, like, other family members, and they know who they are. I don't care if we talk ever again. Because I have people in my life who care about me and care about my parents and my siblings and our well-being. Those are the people you want to be around. People like that. So you can have a friend or a family member who's always been your family member, but you can have a friend. I'm going to refer to friends a lot. You can have a friend who you've been friends with for 15 years. You can have a friend you've been friends with for 2 years. And the friend that you have for 2 years would treat you more like their friend, best friend, family, more than your closest friend ever had that you've been friends with for 15 years. That's going to happen in life. Trust me. Trust me. That is going to happen in life. Or you're going to meet someone who just pulls out this side of you that you didn't even know was in you. I met somebody back in August, and he's still my friend right now in January. He brings out this side of me I did not know I had. And it's my boy. He knows who he is. And I'm not even going to say his name because I'm not giving him that type of clout right now. But I love you. And you know that. So, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. You're going to have friends like that. You're going to meet people like that. You really are. And not only that, he has my best interest at heart. I care about him. He cares about me. That's my boy. We're really good friends. But, I don't want y'all to think that because you've been friends with someone for that long that you have to hold on to it. If they're doing wrong by you and keep doing wrong by you and you can't talk to them and it's been the same thing for years, it's time to call a spade a spade. Because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. And you really have to think about yourself. Now, I talked about jobs. And I talked about careers. Now, I've known people who've been in their career for like 30 years making money. I am not talking about little chump change. Money. I mean buying mansions, going on all types of vacations and stuff with their company, like making money. But mentally they were not happy, so they left. Mentally, I'm telling you, your mental state dictates every aspect of your life. So you have to sit there and you have to think like, okay, is this a positive person in my life? What am I benefiting from this person? Is this person... Now, when I say this, what am I benefiting from this relationship? I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about kissing. I'm not talking about stuff like that. What I'm talking about is this. I'm talking about, when am I benefiting? Okay. Does this person have my back? All right. Does this person have my best interests at heart? Do I have their best interests at heart? Are they saying stuff about me when I'm not around? Are they being shady? Are they acting funny towards me? Do they have some type of vibe towards me? Because let me tell you something. Friend favoritism happens. Family favoritism, it's there. So if you have an inkling or a feeling that your friend is moving funny, most likely they are. And if you try to tell them about themselves and they get defensive and try to excuse their way out of it, and you block that, like, no, bitch, you were being funny. And they get all of this is petty to me and getting all like that, they know because they were being funny and they were moving funny. And because you called them out, they can't handle it. Stay away from people like that. Don't be friends with people like that. If you can come to me and tell me how I'm being and I'm able to talk to you like a mature adult, but I can't do that with you, what's the point of us being friends? What are we benefiting from this? What's going on here? That's what I'm saying. And that. Piece that out, cut that out. Just forget about it. Don't even waste your breath, your time, or your energy on someone like that. Because what's the point? What is the point of that? None. So don't even try to, like, entertain it. Honestly. Now, I know it's hard to let go. I know that. But, like, for me, because this is another thing I'm going to talk about. People are always asking me, how come it's easy for me to end a relationship? Like, honestly, y'all know this. I was engaged with somebody I've been with somebody I've been with for a very, very long time, and I just walked away from it. And besides that, I'm always going to ask, you don't talk to this person in your family. You don't talk to that person. You don't talk to this girl no more. You don't talk to that guy no more, who you've been friends with or whatever the case may be. Why is it so easy for you to end a relationship? I've been through a lot of trauma in my 27 years on this planet. And I've been through a lot. I've gone through significant losses with people who I've been really close to. The one loss that changed me was when my brother passed away. My brother was my number one in life. He was my protector. He was my first friend. I was his first friend. I'm his first sibling. He's my first sibling. I'm his baby sister. And up until the day he died, my brother hasn't even seen me in my 20s because I was 19 years old when my brother passed away. He was 25 years old. And that's just a relationship I will never get back. And that relationship meant the world to me. So, to answer the question that I'm always getting asked, how come it's so easy for me? It's because I lost someone who meant the world to me. And besides, like, God forbid I lost my mom. That's something that, would damage me. My dad, my stepdad. But I have lost a parent. My father passed in June 28th, 2023. He just passed away not too long ago. I lost a parent and I lost a sibling. Granted, I know y'all out there like I was even close to our father. I wasn't. No one was a stranger to our toxic relationship. My dad used to call me intoxicated, saying stuff all the time. I never hated my dad. When you go through certain traumas in life, you look at life differently. And because I've been through certain traumas in life, since I was a little girl till my adult life, I look at life differently. So if I feel like you're toxic, yeah, it's going to be easy for me to just cut you off. If I feel like you don't love me or you don't like me or whatever, it's not going to be a challenge for me to like stop talking to you. But everyone's not me. There's people who's been through worse. I don't like comparing grief or comparing traumas. But I know that there's people out there who's been through worse. I know that there's people out there who've been through less. I know that. I know that people deal with life differently. I am very aware of that. So I know that there's people out there who it's difficult for them to let go because they're afraid of losing people. That's okay. But at the end of the day, you really have to think about yourself. That's not being selfish. That's just being honest. If you have a friend who you don't want to be friends with no more because they're treating you a certain way, you have every right to end your friendship with that person if that's what you want to do. If you want to work on that relationship, you can do that. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying one little inkling, you got to just end it. I'm not saying that one little argument, you got to end it right then and there. No, that's actually very unhealthy because that just shows that you are having trust issues and you are having issues and you may need to go speak to a therapist. Yes, I am a therapist. Everybody knows that. I'm a mental health therapist. I'm a behavioral therapist. I deal with stuff all day, every day. Everyone knows this. Even the therapist needs therapy. Even the counselor needs counseling and therapy. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want people to be like, oh, therapy. Oh, there's nothing wrong with me. Oh, that means that you're crazy. No, we all need somebody to talk to. We all need someone to be there for us. We need a listening ear. We need that. We all need that. It's the truth of the matter. I'm there for everybody. Everyone calls me with their problems. Everybody. I don't mind it. I have clients in my career. I have clients who tell me their problems. Families tell me their problems. Friends. My own family. Now listen, I give advice. But I myself even have people I speak to because yes, I am a therapist. This is what I do for a living. And I enjoy speaking to people. I enjoy helping people. I have a big heart. I'm very sweet. Yeah, I'm all that. I do have another side of me though, which is crazy and wild and whatever. But even with that, I even speak to people because I go through things. Sometimes I'm in my head and I'm just like, what the fuck? There's times where that happens. There's times where I don't want to be bothered. That is okay. Excuse me. It's a part of life. Sorry, this cold is like kicking me. So, I'm not going to be too long. But I want y'all to know that always just do. I'm going to end with this, actually. Because I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about with y'all. You have to do what's best for you mentally. Physically as well, yes, you do. Mentally, you have to think about that. You have to really, really, like, think about, what am I benefiting from this? What am I gaining from this? You have to think about things like that. It's important. It's very important. And don't try to excuse someone's behavior. No. If they being funny and you feel like they are, then they were. Or they are. Whatever you want to call it. And I know there's people out there who have people in your ear saying, at the end of the day, that's grandma. At the end of the day, that's your uncle. At the end of the day, that's your mama. At the end of the day, that's your sister. At the end of the day, that's your brother. No. Just because that is does not mean that you got to kiss their ass and deal with how they treating you. Especially if you've been telling them, I don't like that you do this, or whatever. And they keep doing it. You can end it if you want to. If they say, tell them to mind their business because they don't know what's going on. that is okay. Or you've been friends with so-and-so for so long. You can't just cut them off like that. Actually, the fuck I can. I can. That is fine. If it's gonna have a positive impact on you, ending this relationship, do it. No one's gonna judge you for that. Well, people are gonna judge. People judge everything you do. People even judge me. Like, whatever. Don't think about all that. Think about yourself and think about your well-being. Is this going to uplift me? Am I growing from this? You have to think about stuff like that. It's important. It's very, very important. So I'm in with that. I want y'all to think about this. I want all of y'all to think about this. Okay? Think about each and every one of the relationships that you have with work, with your jobs, with careers, with, you know, your friends, your family, everything. I want y'all to think about all of that and ask yourself that one question. Am I benefiting from this relationship? What am I benefiting from this relationship? Now, I'm not talking about money. That's another thing. I'm not talking about, are they giving me money every week? Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about mentally, really. That's what I'm really talking about. What am I gaining? Is this person a positive person? Is this person an uplifting person? Am I getting good? Am I getting treated fairly? Am I getting treated fairly at work? Am I getting treated fairly within this relationship? Is this person acting shady towards me? Have a conversation. If you still feel the same after you have a conversation with that person, and if you want to call a spade, that's your decision. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you pointers and just being realistic with y'all. The decisions y'all make, that's on y'all. If y'all still want to be friends or continue speaking to that family member or something, that is your decision, and I support your decision. But you really have to think about it, how it's impacting you. Just think about that. Just keep that in mind, okay? I love you all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please stay safe out there. My God, there's so much stuff going on out there. Just please be safe. Please be positive. And I love you. Mwah. Sugar out. Bye.
Who you a fool for this? Who you